The terms are very simple, Hina, Mithya, Adhi, but it is very deep. It is not limited to our physical structures, but also to the mind, mental status. For example, if a person is running a lot, the whole day is running, that is Adhi yoga of that leg. The leg or that lower limb is not considered to run the 24 hours. So, that becomes another yoga. Or suppose a person is not at all walking, he is sitting quiet in the bed or in a chair the whole day, that is Hina yoga. There should be some movements, that is the proposed karma of that organ. Here there is deficiency in that particular karma. Like that we can take any organ, and suppose you are reading, concerning our eyes, he is not at all visualizing, always sleeping, that is Hina yoga of his eyes. That also will bring some defect in his karma, that is karmas are not performed. Or on the other way, he is continuously watching something or some illuminated version, just like mobile works or screen works and watching TV like that, that is Adhi yoga of the eye, that particular indriya. Indriya means sense organ. So, whatever organ we take, we can see this difference. The Mithya yoga means, if it is, he is not using his organs in normal way, either in lying position or in sleeping level, like that, if he is using that organ in his abnormal way, that is Mithya yoga. All these three is capable of bringing its own manifestations. That manifestations are developed as signs and symptoms in that organ, and that is known as disease. So, any organ will have this, we can come to this same point, the leg or nose or ear or eye or mouth or tongue, whatever organ is not doing its karmas in perfect way or in a deficient way, then it is Hina yoga. Or it is doing its karmas in more than its own scientific way, it is known as Adhi yoga, and not in the normal or in the scientific way, that is Mithya yoga. So, we have to see in which way that is developing this manifestation or signs and symptoms. We have to identify how this disease is happening or how these signs and symptoms are happened, either by this Hina yoga or Adhi yoga or Mithya yoga. This is more important nowadays in the mental status. You may be overstressed or over thinking, then that like that we have to consider also our other activities, just like sleep or eating or taking baths. In every aspect of our life, we have to take these three things, whether it is in a scientific form, that is normal way. If it is any change in that, that is Mithya yoga. Or suppose a man is not taking enough food, that also is responsible for some manifestations as disease. Or if he is thinking a lot and stressed a lot, that will bring out some manifestations as signs and symptoms and termed as disease. So, in short, we have to consider all aspects of our life, from very beginning to the up to until the last, whatever aspects, physiological or physical or mental or social or all aspects we have to, or professional, all aspects we have to consider, whether it is deficient or over. That is the underlying theory of this, and this is bringing out its own defect in its karmas, and we have to identify, to analyze the signs and symptoms on the basis of the defect in the karmas.